Who's your gardener here? Hello YouTube. Just doing a little follow-up video on the green beans, how to produce more green beans. And I went through and I showed you guys how to top these beans, these pole beans off. And I just want to show you the result of that so far. I've got a ton of new growth. Now if you go back and look at that last video, all of these areas, I've still got a few up in here yet, but all of these areas were open kind of like that from where I had pulled off the more mature adult leaves. And I topped these pole beans, and now they're sending out all of these side shoots, and the side shoots have blooms on them to produce more beans. So just letting you know, it works. Some people get kind of spooked and scared, but you can see right here, here's another one. Okay, and then all I do is I just, push it back in here so it can grab onto the trellis that I've built. I've got clusters coming on here and there. But most importantly, I'm getting that side shoot growth that we talked about. You can see some of these leaves, the older leaves, the more adult, mature leaves are starting to die off. But on that same vine, I also have brand new growth coming on. And typically this is the way it works. It starts at the bottom. Now if you look at down here, I'm on the inside of the trellis now. It's starting to thicken out and be full again. And you remember, I pulled all this down here was all the mature leaves that I pulled off when I was picking beans. And that way it puts more energy into making the beans. And by golly, it's making beans. So, I mean, I've got beans everywhere now. And it's simply been, a few days. You can see the tops. They're done as far as vining. They won't go any further along. And that's pretty common. So I just top them off and then let them fill back in. And your bean production will go up. Like I said, these are the rattlesnake pole beans, and they're just full now. I'll have to get out here and get them picked so I can get them canned. Excuse the tractor noise in the background. My neighbor, those high winds that we had, he had a big tree that went down, and he's got a guy out there helping him get that tree stump and everything pulled up and out. But all right, just an update on the bean video. If you haven't seen it, go back and take a look at it. It's how to produce more beans in your garden. You'll see the difference that I'm talking about as far as foliage. It was more bare like this, and now it's starting to fill in, and I will get a whole new flush of beans coming on. All right, just a short video this morning. Who's your gardener here? Lord bless. Have a good day.